Hello, Demo Lab. It's time for some quick science. So my post yesterday was about how you can never really see a full moon. I mean, we see full moons all the time, but not a true full moon. Well, what does that mean in order to have a full moon? We've heard of a blue moon, a new moon, a quarter moon, a crescent moon, a gibbous moon, waxing, waning. All those are terms that you might hear about in astronomy. But what does it mean to have a true full moon? Well, picture this. Picture me as the sun. I'm just glowing with sunny excitement. We're going to take a ball like this to be the Earth. It's blue, mostly ocean, okay, lots of water. We're going to take this little guy right here, black, because it's the moon, it's cold, the moon's kind of cold. We're going to use these as examples. Now, in order for the moon to be full, the entire circle of the moon has to be filled up, which means all of my light has to glow over the surface of the moon. Now, the moon's going to get this no matter what angle it's at. If the moon's here, or if it's over here, it's just one side of the moon's going to be fully lit up. That's because you can draw a line directly from the center of the sun, or me, straight through the moon and continue that line outward forever. If I was this way, the line would go straight from the center of the sun, me, straight through the center of the moon and out that way. It's kind of like taking the sun and the moon and sticking them on a pole. Okay, they'd be in a direct line with each other. In order to get the Earth to see that full circle of the moon, the Earth also has to be on that stick, in line. These are called interior circles of a cone. So here I have the moon lined up with the sun, and it's getting all of the light from the sun, but then the Earth comes in. It's got to be on that same pole that goes between the sun and the moon. Got to stick it on there in between. And the Earth comes in. And it comes in, it comes in, it comes in, and whoa, it completely blocks the sun. The moon's not getting any... Where are you, moon? I don't see you. Is it right there? I don't know. The moon's not getting any light from the sun. If the Earth is just slightly off... Oh, there it is. Now the moon can see the sun, but not anymore. The Earth's in the way. So in order to get a full moon, or what we think of as a full moon, the Earth cannot be along that same exact line. There's got to be a little bit of the moon that can see the sun fully. Okay, the Earth can't be in line with it. There's got to be a little bit. Well, that puts us off center. Now, how do you picture that? So what do we actually see? We don't see the full moon. Well, one tiny edge of the moon is just slightly not filled in with light. And it's so small that you don't really notice it at all. That's why we see it as a full moon. So how do you get that? Well, when the moon is slightly angled off like that, the Earth isn't looking at that direct line of the moon. The Earth's looking at the moon from the side. Okay, slightly, just a little bit. And that's kind of like this. If let's say you're the sun and I'm the moon and I'm the full moon, if we slightly move off this axis, you're no longer looking at my front face. I didn't turn either. I'm still angled forward. You're looking at the side of my face now. Now let's say just my face where my skin is, no beard, is what's being lit up by the sun. If I come back in line now, you've got the full moon. But since the Earth has to be slightly offset, see how you lost this side a little bit? It's back now. Now you lost it. And if farther I get from that axis, the less of this you see and some of the dark side you see. That's what happens when the moon starts to orbit the Earth and we're no longer in the full moon cycle. You could go into the crescent cycle or the gibbous cycle or even a new moon. A new moon is when you actually see what we were just looking at. This time the moon is in between the Earth and the sun. Where'd you go? So that the moon doesn't actually, the back side of the moon's getting lit up, not the front side. So that's how it works. If you are still confused and you need more explanation, shoot me a comment in the section below. If you like this video, a little bit of quick science for you, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button to my channel, and make sure you're having fun with Demo Lab. Coming up next week, we have constellations. Thanks, kiddos. See you soon.